Hey there, AI comic book guy here, and I'm reviewing Arc Raiders because IGN badly needs attention. So here's my hottest of hot takes that have ever taked. It may not be surprising, but I've lived in my mother's basement for over 30 years. Now, if this game was tailored to you as a player, you'll like it. If you don't, like I, who am too incompetent to play a game like this properly, then there's nothing about this game that will ever make you excited for any other game like this whatsoever. I couldn't actually find anything that was bad enough about this game to really talk about, so I'm just gonna say this. Have you ever played Fortnite? Yes. Then this game is an exact replica. Fortnite, pickaxe. Arc Raiders, pickaxe. Indistinguishable. You'll love this game if you've liked playing any Battle Royale, Minecraft, or Tarkov. IGN. Where's my money? You see, there's little to nothing about this game that is truly original, is what my script says. I would have probably noticed if I was using my brain that this is the only real extraction shooter console players have that's actually good. Go up, grab loot, survive the death robots and crackheads, but two things stand in the way of that. And because my mommy is begging me for my half of rent this month, this video needs to pop off. So let me lock in. This gameplay you're seeing here is on my jerry-rigged Nintendo 64 with the capacity of the first computer ever built. So I had to run this gameplay on Ultra Toaster mode, Facebook browser style, just to play it. You see, because of my setup and because I'm locked in here, I intentionally made the game look bad, so you would share this video, so my mommy will finally get off my bat about moving out. You see, Arc Raiders is tricky. The bots are overpowered. And IGN really wanted me, an acrophobe, to play a game with big-ass metal spiders. I met my fate more than once when I got over-incompetent with my in-game surroundings. Taking out the more difficult enemies drops loot that are worth your trouble. But let's be honest, with this gameplay, to take one of them fuckers down took me 25 games to figure out how to get it weak and another 25 in beg randos to help to get it killed. While it is an adjustment to watch for the Ark and other Raiders, I couldn't hack the idea that it's not a bad game mechanic. And since I couldn't get a click of someone clipping on me while I opened this door, I'm just gonna use the tutorial clip. I've never played a looter shooter before, so when I went to go escape, I didn't think to double check my surroundings. Like I've totally done this entire video. I'd rather just stand in front of the extract while it alerts all nearby players. I enjoy being a standstill target. I got completely caught off guard by how people rat in this game. Combat is more than competent enough to be extremely satisfying if you know how to play video games. But since this is the only game I've played since the release of Pokemon Silver, great game by the way, it's just barely competent enough for me. Bullets mostly go where you want them to. If your sensitivity and setup isn't absolutely dog water like mine, weapon usage is immaculate. But I'm going to slightly down-talk it with just enough up-talk while missing almost every shot. But it can't be my fault I'm missing. Don't blame me, blame the script. Way! My teammate's down, and now I'm hiding behind a chair. I am bad. I mean, this game is bad.
Lots of tension!
Okay. You see, if my setup wasn't a toaster, I could have seen this guy and called out to my teammate, "We're being attacked a moment." But I don't want to. This is tension at its finest. The maps are actually really good. The devs straight cooked on this one. The high-risk, high-reward areas are clear to see, and there are plenty of different maps and buildings. The environments are awesome, but for the case of the video, they're just okay. With a collection of places like that place my uncle took me when I was 7, the place I found my wife with my boss, and my next home if I don't pay my rent this month. Very typical areas for post-apocalyptic games. But for the sake of my job and my basement, this game is a Fortnite Daisy coat. That pickaxe, it's giving me flashbacks to the time I served in BR. We don't actually have much for lore quite yet for the first playtest. But you see, I need something from my boss to say, yeah, that's good, with a seal of approval. So the lore isn't the big draw. It can't be for not even being released yet. They definitely don't have any time to release anything about lore at all. Especially knowing Embark for the Finals lore. I mean, look around. It's just raw gameplay. But the gameplay do be fun, though. Neat. With these things you can find throughout the maps, there are different rarities. And you have a pocket that keeps only the items you have in there safe, even after death. I go to show death here by volunteering to jump off this cliff to show I die, see? Some containers are just like opening that door we talked about earlier, creating tension and suspension with an ugly racket just awaiting to be butt-fucked. Any rational player would double-check surroundings before blindly opening a door. But not me. I'm excited to get booty clapped. The devs are intuitive and realize that you can't simply rely on getting guns and such from the top, so they implemented a crafting mechanic, and one at that where you can sell scrap to buy guns too. There's also a rooster! Although my eyes are too puny from all the blue rays I constantly subject my big ol' head to, I couldn't seem to figure out the rooster that collects scrap for me, even though there's a detailed explanation and a simple claim button right in front of me. I will say the skill tree is very helpful, and each time the skill tree is upgraded, it brings a positive improvement to how you play the game. See, I can use big gamer boy words. Character customization is kind of bleak currently. Although again, this is a playtest, and I'm sure there will be more options later. I intentionally tried to make my character look as plain and sad as possible, because that's how it feels to be finger-banged by my own mother emotionally on a daily basis. While my friends, on the other hand, actually have fun with their customization, my sad situation has forced me to beg for attention. I must say, this game is immaculate, but since I've been dogging on it, I'll say it's just okay, and there are better ways to spend your hype, like on games that are actually out, because being hype over a game that's not out yet, nah, fam. Gotta downplay the potential it has and take it for where it's at now, not where it could be. This was my not so unbiased, not so honest take on Arc Raiders. Fuck IGN.